Well, when you talk about football in England, you talk about the environment and the atmosphere in the stadium, the way they sing their songs, the way the tension and also the excitement grows within a game at an English stadium is something that you barely experience in other countries. So that was something for me that was very, very special when you walk on the field at White Hart Lane and you sense just the energy that comes from the people to the players. So you can't go slow. You got to give 100%. You got to give full pace. You are so pumped up then because of that energy that the people give to you. That is really something very, very specific for English football. Well, my earliest football memory was when I was a little boy, probably about 9 or 10 years old, and played locally, played my games, and score obviously as a striker, scoring a lot of goals. But it was a special one because my dad was always standing behind the goal watching my games. You know, my dad coming out of a baker family. He had to work 14, 16 hours a day, and then being there on a weekend day, being probably very, very tired, but standing then behind the goal watching my games, that meant a lot to me. And he did that all the way until the professional game, until I became a professional player, and he was still there. So this was for me something that was very, very particular. Well, I mean, best football memories, people usually talk about trophies that they won, or if it's a World Cup, European Championship, whatever. But I think one very emotional memory that I have is winning at Anfield Road with Tottenham in an FA Cup game. I think it was quarterfinals, and scoring the winning goal in the last minute was when we came back basically into the locker room. You know, the team was singing kind of a song for cheering it, kind of giving a special cheer. But the fact that we walked off the field and the people at Anfield Road gave us standing ovations, that was a very special moment, because here's, famous FC Liverpool, standing up there and giving us standing ovations, the away team saying, hey, you were the better team today. This was something, it was not a trophy, but it's something that I will never forget. Well, the English FA, not only because they're now 150 years old, which I can only say congratulations to everyone involved at the English FA and in English football, is a very special federation, because it stands for tradition, it stands for a lot of history, it stands for really living and breathing the game day in, day out. It stands for being correct, being honest, trying to give it always credibility. It stands for so many things, and if you come from another federation like myself, with Germany, and now with the United States, where there's also a lot of history, there's also a lot of pride in there. But if there's one federation in the world that deserves more than any other ones to host the next World Cup, it would be England.